Hello everyone. Today I'm really excited to share with you a project that I have been working on for the last few months. This project is specifically designed to help alternative healers, whether that be chiropractic, massage therapists, Reiki, spiritual healers, life coaches, and many others. It is designed specifically to help them market themselves and grow their business. In January, I started a new company called Helping Healers, which focuses on helping healers market themselves, grow their business, create residual revenue streams, while adding additional value to their patients or clients. The reason I decided to start this business is because alternative healing actually saved my life. I was having serious health issues. I spent my entire life savings, over $20,000, seeing the top surgeons in America, doctors, and Western medicine just really didn't help me. And so I started doing my own research and turned to alternative medicine, and it's made an unbelievable difference in my life. I am the happiest and healthiest I've ever been, and I really wanted to give back to this community because it helped me so much. And the best way I thought was, let me help them help more people. Starting this company, I've worked with a variety of different healers, and I've come up with different packages that help them. And there's one thing that I saw helped all healers more than anything in terms of growing their business and bringing in continuous new patients without them having to invest too much time or money. So what I did is I created a course that teaches you the step-by-step exact methods to get the #1 spot on Google Maps in your area. I have had tremendous success creating and optimizing my clients' Google Maps and have seen a drastic increase in the amount of patients that they get after only a few months of being up and running. So now I actually want to show you a case study of a client that I created and optimized her Google Maps to show you just how amazingly effective this method can be. Welcome back, everyone. I'm coming to you from behind my computer screen. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take you through a case study that shows you just how beneficial optimizing your Google Maps can be. So first off, what is Google Maps? So Google Maps is an application you can use on Google. If you go to Google, you can see that there's a Maps tab. And you can go to that, and then you can type in search terms to find things in your area. So a lot of people use Google Maps for restaurants, cutting your hair. But more and more people are turning to Google Maps to find their doctors or their healthcare providers. So you can see an example here. When someone types in nutrition Fairport, it shows them all the nutritionists that are in the Fairport area. So Google Maps has blown up in the last few years, and what's really exciting about Google Maps is it's actually also an application that people use on the smartphone. Not only that, but it is the most used application on smartphones in the world. Over 50% of people have used Google Maps in the last month. Most of those people are using Google Maps to find a local business. So you can see just how amazingly powerful this can be for getting your business out there. Now, I know a lot of people think, oh, it's only the young generation that are using it. So let's look at those stats. Alright? So one of the most important things about Google Maps is the fact that you can utilize it as word-of-mouth advertising online. And I know a lot of healers primarily use word-of-mouth advertising. And that's great because it is the most effective form of advertising. However, word-of-mouth advertising isn't scalable. You can only reach a certain amount of people through that. But you can use Google Maps to have word-of-mouth advertising online. So how does that work? Well, you can see that 7 out of 10 online consumers trust the opinions of unknown users on review sites like Yelp and Google Maps. Not only that, but when asked if consumers would trust online consumer reviews to determine whether a local business was a good business, 67, again, almost 70% said yes. You can see how just amazingly powerful you can have your Google Maps be. And why is it being able to use word-of-mouth advertising? Well, it's because you will be getting reviews on your listing, and I help you and I actually provide you with templates and strategies to get a bunch of high quality reviews on your listing, because that can be very challenging for a lot of people. Alright, so let's look at the stats of the age groups. As you can see, 68% of people who are between the ages of 16 to 34 use Google Maps to find businesses. 70% of ages 35 to 54 use Google and that is your main target market for most healers, is that 35 to 54 range. And you can see 70% of them are using Google Maps and looking at reviews, and 70% of those people trust the reviews. So this is just an unbelievable way to get your name out there, to be seen by thousands of people, and they use word-of-mouth advertising to those thousands of people. So let's look at an actual case study, because I want to show you the behind the scenes. I want to show you actual numbers of how this works. So this is one of my clients, Gateway Nutrition and Fitness. I created her listing about 4 months ago now, and you can see she already has over 3,000 views. Now you can see that I also have her on the #1 spot showing up when you type in Nutrition Fairport. So if you type in her category in her area, she is showing up #1, and she is showing up with her reviews, which makes it just look that much better. Not only that, but I was able to hit sub-keywords. So she wanted to be hit on holistic healing, so she's actually pulling up #3 on holistic healing, even though that's not in her name at all, because we were able to get those keywords in and put it in the description, and I'll be showing you how to do all of that on this course. So let's look at the actual stats. So over 3,000 views, and that's great, but what I want to see is action items, because that's really what's important. Who took action? And so you can see here, 72 clicks in the last 90 days went to the website. So that's quite a bit of people that Google Maps is driving right to the website. 12 people clicked for driving directions, and those are pretty much always going to be new patients asking for driving directions to the area. And 8% actually called in directly. So that means they found the listing and called in right from the listing. So those are pretty amazing stats in the last 90 days. They're not overwhelming, but think about the fact that she set this up once and hasn't had to do a single thing since, and it's just continuously bringing her in new patients. So let's look at the rate of return. Because as I said earlier, Google Maps is the highest rate of return I have found on any type of marketing that healers can do. And I've done a variety of different things, and there's other things that healers can do that are phenomenal. You know, creating mailing lists is extremely beneficial, especially for the long run, but in terms of return on investment, this just blows everything out of the water. So let's actually look at the numbers. 72 visits to the website, and let's say at a 10% conversion rate, which is actually pretty low because I built the website, I have the statistics for the website, I know it's converting at higher than 10%, but I want to be conservative right now, so let's just say 10%, that's 7 new patients. 12 requests for driving directions, that's probably all new patients, but let's just say 6, let's say 50% of them, and 8 calls in. I know she has about a 50% rate of closing when people directly call into her, so that's 4 new patients. So that's 17 new patients in the last 90 days that she generated from just being on Google Maps. Each of her patients generates at least $250 of profit because she actually makes people do 2 appointments, and she almost always sells supplements. So she has a pretty high return on each person. But if you look at that, that's $4,250 of additional profit that she brought in the last 3 months. I only charged $5.99 for the service, so she made a 700% increase on her investment. I don't know any other type of marketing that can do that. And here's what's really the mind-blowing thing about Google Maps and why I'm so excited about it, why it's the first course that I'm putting out, because once it is set up, it is up for life, and it will continue to bring you in new clients year after year. So the most amazing thing about Google Maps to me though, and this is why I'm so excited to share it with you, and this is the first course that I'm putting out, is because once Google Maps is created and optimized, it is set up for life, for your business life, and it will continue to bring in new patients month after month, year after year. I don't know of any other type of marketing that you can make a one-time investment in setting something up and have it continuously generate profit for you year after year after year. So are you excited yet? I know I'm excited. I'm just so excited to get this out to everyone. I'm so excited to have you guys being pulled up next to the regular doctors, the pharmaceutical companies. When someone's searching for healthcare, you're going to be seen on the web, and you're going to have the word of mouth advertising, because I'm going to teach you how to get those reviews, and people are going to come and see you instead of going to see a doctor who's going to spend 10 minutes and give them a prescription pill. And that is really my goal, is to help you help more people, because man, alternative healing just helped me so much. So I'm just beyond excited to get this out to you guys. And right now we have a special offer because I'm launching and you guys are on my mailing list and I appreciate this community. I'm doing something, it's crazy. My mentor told me I'm being crazy doing this, but I'm actually offering it for 50% off. This course for 50% off. And I'm going to be charging $199 for this course. And right now, for a limited time, you can get it for $97. And this is just because I want to thank you for being on the mailing list. I appreciate you guys all emailing me, asking me your questions, giving me your support for creating this new company. All you have to do is click that button below, make that one-time small investment, and you will have a course that gives you the exact step-by-step methods on how to get ranked on Google Maps and get clients continuously coming in the door from it. If you're worried about being tech savvy, do not worry. This is all video courses. I actually show you exactly what to do, exactly what to click on, exactly what to type. All you have to do is follow the video. Not only that, but I have made you guys a bunch of different templates for you guys to use in order to make it easier. So you're going to have a template asking people for reviews, an email template. You're going to have a handout that shows people exactly how to make reviews. You're going to have written descriptions that give you exactly high quality written descriptions. All you have to do is modify it slightly and put it in. So I've made this so simple for you. And just right now, take action, get on Google Maps and start seeing those new patients rolling in. I'm so excited for you to be able to help more people. Thank you for attending this, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.